What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Never Ending Drum Kit, episode 12. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the first cymbal of the kit. And in this tutorial, I use a couple different effects plugins and Fruity Drumsynth Live, if you have it. And I also used a hat sample, which you can use any hat sample, but it's not too important. And this is what the final result sounds like. So a nice little ride cymbal, and yeah, so let's just jump into it. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to open up my plugins, find Fruity Drumsynth Live, and find myself a cymbal. Okay, and there's one, so I'm going to turn auto on, so it goes to the one that I'm playing. I'm going to turn this send off, and I'm going to pan it center. Now I'm going to place my note down and put my pattern into the playlist, because that's how I like to do things. Now you have three different sources here that you're working with. You have your, this is your sample. This controls your mix. This controls your tuning, right? And that changes that. This controls your velocity on it, or how much the velocity affects the drum. And then this is your trigger, and I'm not going to use the trigger for this one. I do use it for the claps, but it's just going to play one time. As you can see here, we have our count on 1. You can see up in the tip right up here, it's on 1. If you turn it up, it'll play a bunch of times if you space it apart, right? Plays it like 17 times. We don't need that. We just need one time. All right, and then I'm going to go in and just do some adjustments to my noise oscillator. I'm going to do white noise. And go ahead and route this. And then turn the decay up. Okay, it sounds better as a band. And then I'm going to turn my wave down a little bit. Probably tune it up. Okay, that sounds good to me. And then I'm going to turn the decay down a little bit. Maybe up. And then I can work on my second noise down here. And so that's kind of like an attack there. Okay, and that's sounding good, and I can go from there directly into processing it, because we don't want to do too much. Oh, you know what? I'll mess with the ring modulation a little bit. Just turn it up a little bit, and I think that's good. So we're going to go into processing. And you can hear it sounds like it's spinning a little bit, and I'm going to get that spin going even more by using a frequency shifter. And turning my mix down a little bit. There we go. Okay, that sounds good to me. And now I'm going to come in here and hit it with a little bit of flanger. That sounds great. And this is almost done. The trick, I think, with making cymbals and stuff like that is you don't want to spend too much time on them. And it's wobbling a lot. That's a little more than I like. And it's not in the flanger, it's the frequency shifter. And I'm going to say the trick to this is just going quick, so because if we make it, you know, the perfect cymbal, it might not even work with the track. So yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to what I originally had, where it was just pitched up. Yeah, and I like that. Next thing I'm going to do is go into my sound lab, which is where I keep my different custom samples that I've recorded or made or whatever. And I think I'm going to use a hat to give it like a little bit of, yeah, to give it a little bit of an attack. And that's almost perfect. Let's go in and glue it. And just put it in a space. I'll use the Fruity Reverb just so there's not so many different plugins on this project, so you can do it. Oh, you know what I need? I need some release on this, but I don't know quite how to do that. Here we go. There we go. That's it. And we're done. That's a good cymbal. I'm just gonna run it into a clipper. You know, I think I'm gonna EQ it first because it sounds like there's a little bit of low end hitting where I don't want it to hit. I'll use my Pro MB. Yeah, and it's right down here. And open it all the way to the bottom. A little too much reverb. And that's it. Yep, that's gonna call it for this one, guys and girls. So there you have it, the first cymbal of the Never-Ending Drum Kit, and I'll go ahead and save it. Okay, and so this is our final result, this ride cymbal right here. And I added it to the drum kit in a new folder for cymbals, and it's called Ride 12. So if you're looking for it, that's what it is. And yeah, hope y'all learned something. If you got any questions or comments, put those down below, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.